There we go. All right. Come on. Learn how to spell. There's Tom. What's up, Tom? Hope you're having a good day today. Bit rate is very bad right now. I'm not sure why. Workday soon, yeah. All that might be ending soon. We just need the ladies to talk this weekend. Actually, got very excited about your message yesterday. I was like, now it's you and her. The ladies need to iron this out. There's other moving parts to this as well that I think you guys are gonna like. So, I know Shelly was gonna send Jess a message last night, but her phone was dead, so she was charging it, and then we got into eating dinner and whatnot. So I'm not sure that she got in touch with her. I know she wanted to talk to her, hoping she would be around on Sunday, and Jess would call her on Sunday, and the two of them could talk further talking. Ooh. I did not get to the our story yesterday, but I will get to it today. Likely, I'll at least start it now, and I will get a chapter to you. Hopefully, we'll have a good weekend back and forth. Sunday should work. I'll ask. Yeah, yeah. Tell her to call Shelly on Sunday, or or I guess the girls have each other's numbers. So tell her to get in touch and set up a time for them so you and I can sit and listen quietly while they basically sort out our lives, which is the way it should be. Shelly was asking me, she was like, what do you think about this? What do you think? I don't know. Talk to her. I don't know. What are you asking me my opinion on stuff? Here's my opinion. Do whatever you want to do. I'm in. I don't even want to write this crap. I'm in a mood today. I liked your last chapter, but I have no idea where to go with this now. I figured switch something up. How many times can it go boat, house, boat, house? True. I'm doing dock. Who knows? Come on, I can't spell today. My next chapter, I'm going to set it in space. Just totally throw everything out the window. People better start showing up here. I want to know about the call. But yeah, we got like I'm gonna give this till like I'm gonna give this like 4 or 5 more minutes. If I don't have like 3 people chatting in here, then I'm just gonna tell you the story, Tom. People better start arriving. There's Nick. All right, we got 2 in. One more person. If we get like Frank in or somebody, then I can tell the coffee place story. This is a free story. Positive Friday. Free story. It's not a positive story, though. I forgot my earbuds, so it'll be hard to hear. That's on you, buddy. That's on you! That's on you! Letter U! Packed house is right. Amanda Ward in the house, Mr. Frank in the house. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. We'll write a couple more lines, then I'm going to give you story time. Free story time today. I'm feeling generous. There's Ben. Happy Friday. Still at work, unfortunately. Been kind of a bad day, to be honest. But I get the next 2 days off and finish writing chapter 12 of the book last night. Anyway, I hope everyone is going well and hope your writing is going well on those made. It is. Thank you very much. You finished chapter 12, which means your book is what? 120,000 words or more. Mr. Frank says, sorry, I was just transferring 6,000 gallons of slow-release nitrogen fertilizer. I did that myself this morning. Clear out my system. Yeah, you don't want to overflow the 6,000 gallon tank. I mean, come on. Come on, Ben. You know anything about fertilizers? See what you did there. You see what I did? I'm glad you did. All right, so here's my story. Sad but true. So on the third Friday of every month, usually, Win, our buddy who we all met at MondoCon, gets together. He started getting together with the Amelia Island writers, and I know a bunch of them too. So we go for coffee. Its coffee place will not be named because I'm not a huge fan. Yes, about a girl that you want, exactly. And now I got that stupid song in my head. So a bunch of people, the lady I don't like, a couple of other people I don't care about it either way. I knew a lot of people weren't coming, so I was like, oh, it's probably only gonna be me and Win at the coffee shop. So I'm gonna definitely go. I didn't want to go, but I'm like, I'm definitely gonna go because I don't want Win to be there by himself. That's happened once before. Not good. Even though there's like 50 people in this group, nobody wants to actually do anything. So I'm pretty much done with this group at this point as well. And I know Amanda's going to be like, told you so. No, different Winfield. And so, anyway, we go. And I got to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. And at 8:30, I'm in the car, and it's a 45-minute drive out there. And there's all those Final Destination trucks on the road with 40,000 trees piled up on the back. Yeah, pity attendance is 100% why I went. And I like Win. So we go out. I get there. I don't see anybody there. Win walks in right behind me. Okay. I walk up to the counter. There's one person orders a drink. The place is maybe 10 people in the whole place. And I say, I want a large cup of hot coffee, leave room for cream and sugar. How hard is that? Okay. Win, you want anything? He's like, you know what? I'll have a hot chocolate. Okay. Cup of coffee and a hot chocolate. I pay. We go and we sit down. There's 3 girls at the counter. 3 girls taking orders. And they're making orders. Every now and then somebody comes up and orders something. Maybe like 4 or 5 people after me have ordered drinks. The place is not, it's not a chain establishment. It's really a brewery. And then they opened up a coffee bar up front so they could be open in the mornings. And I think this is their first location, but they just opened another location down the road. And every time we go there, I always have a problem because they're slow as shit. They don't know what they're doing. And they're young 20-something girls who they think they can flirt with you and get what you want. And I'm like, no, you're too young and too skinny. Anyway, so me and Win start talking. 5-10 minutes goes by. Hot chocolate is up. Okay. Win gets up and gets his hot chocolate. Another 5 minutes goes by. Where's my coffee? You're a coffee place. There's coffee machines behind you. The girl who took my order is just chatting with the other 2 girls. And they're talking about whatever the fuck. So now I'm getting annoyed. And it happens every time. And normally I'll order like a bagel with cream cheese. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that today because that takes forever. How hard is it to go and literally cut a bagel in half, throw it in a toaster, and they don't even put the cream cheese on for you. They give you a little thing of cream cheese, and you have to go get a knife. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'll just eat on my way home. Fuck this place. Now I'm getting annoyed. So now I get up and I go stand up there. And the girl is just looking right at me. She's just staring at me. And I say, I ordered a coffee like 20 minutes ago. Huh? I said, I ordered a black... and now I'm getting loud. I ordered a black coffee 20 minutes ago. So the lady, I guess, is like the manager who's just sitting on her fat ass playing on her computer. She gets up and she just walks over. She doesn't say anything. She's just staring at the three girls, seeing what they're going to do. So the lady's like, oh, I was waiting for coffee to brew. And I said, no, you weren't. Because nobody made coffee. So then she fills the cup all the way, and I said, just because I'm annoyed, I said to leave room for cream and sugar, but that was about a half an hour ago. So then she dumps some. She's like, is this good? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm really sorry. I said, whatever. I took the coffee, put my cream and sugar. I go sit down. So now the manager, she goes and sits down, and she's watching. So I just say to Win loudly, this is why we're not coming here anymore. This is why every month we come here and I get annoyed. Because all I want is a cup of black coffee. I didn't ask for a cappuccino, mocha, something or other. I said, which, by the way, she made for a customer, 2 customers past me. She made. And I know I sound like an old man, and I don't give a shit. Because, you know what? I'm a customer, and fucking pour me a cup of coffee. It's not that hard. It's this. That's the sound of coffee pouring. And then you stop it, and then you hand me a cup of fucking coffee. You don't have to do anything else. I put my own cream in it, my own sugar. God forbid you do any of those things. And then I get my coffee, so I'm drinking my coffee. So then the girl's, she's watching me the whole time. We're there for like an hour. Shh. That's coffee being made. Shh. And then, wait, I gotta close it. All right. And then they serve coffee out of an ice cream. No, that's not, no. It does sound like an ice cream machine, though. My things are just really bad. Anyway, so then the girl is like cleaning tables around us, and I could tell she's like trying to listen to our conversation. And I'm thinking, if I'm going to sit here and talk about you for 2 hours, I mean, I could have. And then I finished my coffee, and I pushed my coffee cup to the side. The sounds make me feel like, in fact, I'm trying to do a multimedia thing here with this. So she walks over. Now, she's got, this is maybe 20, 21, whatever. Could you explain coffee being poured? Oh, because you're Canadian. You guys don't get this. You guys don't. Tim Horton just hands you the thing. Then you close it. And then she's supposed to just hand me the cup of coffee. So then she's like, can I get you anything else? She's like, do you want a refill? And I said, no. Because I feel really bad that it took so long. And you pet a cat while pouring. Yeah, well, you have to. The cat's always in the way. And so she's like, I mean, I'll get you another cup. I feel bad it took so long. So then I'm annoyed. And I said, well, it didn't take that long. You took that long. And the manager's watching. I said, because you forgot to pour me a simple cup of coffee because you were too busy chatting with your other friends. And I know I sound like an old man and an asshole, but I don't care. Can you add Mondo pretend to pour coffee to the channel points? I will later on. I will. And so I was just so fucking annoyed. I was just so annoyed at something so simple. So I decided my sentence. You might have to. So I said to Win, seriously, I said, next month you guys are doing this, but I won't be here. I'll be at the NINC conference in Tampa anyway on that Friday. And even if I wasn't, or if you try to move it, I will never come here again. I will never do this again. I will never come to this fucking place ever again. And Win was like, no problem. And he's like, I always go to Dunkin' on my way in. I always stop at the Dunkin' and get a coffee. I said, yeah, well, that's what I'm going to start doing. I said, but I'm never coming here again, so you better pick a new place or decide you guys don't want me here. Not that anybody's showing up anyway. Not that anybody's even bothering with this. And I said to Wynn, you live in Georgia. This is a 45-minute drive for me out of the way. It's a 45-minute drive from you out of the way. Yet you and I live a half an hour from each other. So why are we not meeting somewhere in the middle that 15 minutes? I'll drive to Georgia. It's 20 minutes away. I was very annoyed. I was just fucking pissed. Yeah, it was just me and Wynn. There's 50 members of this group. 50 members. I get annoyed if we get, like yesterday we went for Chinese food. I get annoyed if there's only 3 or 4 of us there. But we literally, there's 5 of us that go to that eat meat for lunch, and we were all there yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll have Winnow show up. Ben showed up one time. We'll have other people that we maybe invite. I always invite bad people to go, like Ben. But it would be like me and Amanda are the only 2 that show up, even though everybody would. And this is a group. This is a writing group that you pay dues into, which I will not be paying. Yeah, a lot of malfeasance, preposterous malfeasance. There's just a bunch of old people. Nobody wants to do shit in this group. Everybody's writing their memoirs. Everybody's doing crap. There's Ben laughing. So I'm just like, Wynn, love you, buddy. I know you're retiring in October. We'll have plenty of time. You can come and hang out here and we can get some writing in and that kind of thing. But seriously, I will never come to this fucking place. The coffee ain't even all that great. It's just coffee. It's literally just freaking coffee. You never said what type of roast the coffee was, light, medium, or dark, though it tasted like anger. It tasted like anger to me. I don't know. I don't even know. All I asked for was a cup of coffee. You could have given me anything at that point if you just said, here. To get that breathing. Yeah, I don't want to calm down. Yeah, it is Positive Friday. That's why literally on the email it says probably likely not or something like that. So then on my way home, because again I got a 45-minute drive home now and I'm still angry. Although I felt a little better because then when I got in the car and turned on the radio on the Hair Nation, Broken Heart by White Lion was on, which made me feel better and I sang along. Then I stopped at McDonald's and I ordered 3 plain McDoubles and a chocolate shake. And their chocolate shake, the shake machine is down. I said, does that thing ever work? Because now I'm mad at this lady. You know. Maybe herbal tea and a wank would help. At the same time, like I need both hands. I need both hands to hold this. Thing's like a monster. How did the meeting go after your meltdown? It was nice. Me and Wynn talked about MondoCon. We talked about writing. He asked me some questions. I asked him about his retirement, why he was retiring. He talked shit about his wife again. It was all good. It was all really good. So then there's no chocolate shakes. I got myself a sweet tea. And they said, okay, can you pull into lane 2? Because of course you're ordering plain McDouble, so we gotta give you 20 minutes to sit in your car. So I go over and I sit in my car. And then the girl comes out, a different girl, and she gives me my food. After like 15 minutes of sitting in my fucking car. Thank you. I started driving away. I said, hold on. Because I know what's going on. Yeah, the world is conspiring. I'm like, hold on. I open the first one, I look, and I'm like, okay, thank you. She's all confused. I said, because I just sat here for 15 minutes, and then you're going to put, like, ketchup or something on my burger, and then I'm going to have to go in there, and I'm going to be pissed, and I'm going to be screaming and yelling. So I just wanted to make sure. She's like, oh, no problem, and she runs away. So then I eat my burger. Then I eat the next burger. Then I eat my third burger. Then I realize in the bag are 3 more plain McDoubles. So they gave me 6, but I only paid for 3 because I made sure to look at the receipt. So I don't know if they gave me, like, the next person also ordered 3 McDoubles. What's the chance of that? Or the lady accidentally punched it. I don't know what happened. Or they were just like, let's just make a shitload of plain McDoubles. Yeah, the dude provides. Right. So, and then here's the problem. 45-minute ride home. I ate 6 McDoubles. That's 12 patties and 12 pieces of cheese and 12 buns. It was just too much. And now I'm literally nauseous that I've eaten so much food today. And today was going to be like no, I'm gonna eat normal. I'm gonna eat well. I'm gonna have like I should have ordered like one or two. Oh, explosion! Exactly. So this at some point, probably within this hour, I'm gonna say, "Hey, everybody, it was great seeing you. Bye." And then that way, I'm gonna go get rid of 6 McDoubles. All that before 1 p.m. And they're right, exactly right. So I definitely need a nap this afternoon. I mean, there is no doubt about it. That's where the 6,000 pounds of fertilizer can get pretty much. Still some left over too. So yeah. So that's been my morning, and I'm like, why do I leave the house? You know what I'm saying? Why do I even leave the house? Why did I have to get up early today, which is super early for me, and I have to get it in the car by 8:30 and drive without any coffee this morning? I had to wait to get there and then wait an extra half an hour to get a fucking cup of coffee. Not fun. Tomorrow, Michael Whitmer, young Mike, has got a book signing at San Marco Books. I will be popping in on him. I'm hoping my wife wants to go, and she's not busy because I don't want to drive. Me and Tom are going to have a super hot pepper eating contest at next MondoCon. Yeah, as long as you bring the super hot peppers with you, we're good. Winner is the last person to vomit. Yeah, that does not sound like a fun MondoCon moment. I'm being honest. So that's where I stand today. So all of that is not good. So now I'm a little flummoxed. Hiding in the house. Now you're talking. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at this point, I think even if the mail comes, unless there's a box for me, I'm not leaving the house. I'll be on the other side of the room for that. Yeah, those two can go outside and do that. Throw up on the lawn. To where I'll get Shelly to green light it. Yeah, I know. Son of a bitch. So Shelly be like, oh, I bought these super hot peppers for it. Why? Stop doing this. Stop spending money on Frank Edler. Jesus. So that's that. So that's that. We did get into a conversation, me and Wynn. He was like, the fact that I hate going out of the house and going to events and stuff, and the fact that I have like 3 events coming up. Like every couple of weeks I have an event coming up. And then he got in my head, like that celebrity room comment to Todd Kiesling that time. He's like, oh, so you're going to BoucherCon this year. You've gone before? I'm like, no, this is my first time. Well, but you've been to this hotel? No, they change it every year. Well, but you know a lot of people there. No, I know the Michael Wiley and Douglas Pratt and Nicholas Harvey. And Doug and Nick, this will be their first time there as well. And they're buddies, and so they'll be up each other's ass for the whole weekend. And they do a podcast together. So basically, I probably will be on my own. Because Michael Wiley has gone, the last 15 years or something. So he knows everybody. And I literally know no one. So this will be great. So then I will be freaked out. And my wife is not part of the convention itself. She'll be there. But I would imagine I'll just be running back to the room every couple hours with a panic attack. But thanks for putting that in my head a couple weeks before I have to go. Appreciate that. Because that is next... It's the 28th. Wednesday the 28th. Which means that Tuesday the 27th we will have to get in the car and drive to Nashville. Drive right through Knoxville, give Chuck Buda the finger, and not stop. Frank, did you invite Chuck to the Beers and Fears event you guys got coming up next month? And everybody, you're welcome for the free story of why my life is so hard and annoying. You're welcome. That's a freebie. That way, if you have anything ever bad happens to you, I don't know, people dying, any other thing, then be like, you know what, my life's not as hard. Oh, everybody in my family, even like my first, second, third, eighth cousins, everybody everybody got killed in a nuclear bomb attack. But you know what? I do remember Armand when he went to the coffee place on that Friday, so my life isn't that bad. I did, and he says he's going, little motherfucker. Well, you guys have fun. Again, that's way too far of a ride to hang out with people that I no longer like. I realized that Shelley was like, you really, the 5 people that are the 5 people that do Beers and Fears. The other 4 people, Frank is the only one that you like. I said, yeah, he's the only one that's not dead to me. What story? I'll pony up then. He did, but Chuck hasn't reacted to this. Yeah, he'll be like, Chuck will answer in like October, November. How are you supposed to feel crippling guilt if you pay? Yeah, exactly. Michael Schotter in the house, ladies, gentlemen. Michael Schotter. Want to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe. Use your Twitch Prime. And also follow me on YouTube as well. Yeah, mostly ladies. I mean, Michael Schotter is the only real man here. The rest of you are all a bunch of gaggle of women. My plans this weekend are to go see Michael Whitmer's book signing tomorrow, and it's like 10 to 2. And I'm like, you know what? If my wife is not busy, those weren't shots fired. That was truth bullets. Those are truth bullets, Michael Schotter. There's Ben, another of the women. I'll go see Michael Whitmer at there, and then hopefully my wife will want to come so she can drive. And then I'll be like, hey, let's go see Mike for 5 minutes, and then let's go to lunch because I already have all of his dumb books. Nick says, Mr. Frank, congrats on finishing the book. Yes. Great job. Great job. Bunch of strumpets. It's far from finished. Well, it's like first draft finished. I mean, your books are so complex. How are they ever really finished? What is the tasty cake thing? Crumpets? Was that with the spongy cake with the thing on the top? I like those. I can't remember the last time I had one of those. If I wasn't so lazy, I would like, okay, hey guys, I'll see you later. And I would run to Winn-Dixie or Publix. Started outlining a new book this morning. Wow. Are you an outliner, Frank? Like you outline stuff, or do you just... Right, because I'm going to be honest with you. I read Exploding Bears. There's no way you wrote that with an outline. Like bare bones, yeah. Like literally my outline on this... Like this... I don't even have an outline on this chapter. My outline is basically like, this chapter is... what point of view? That's literally it. That's my outline. Until I get probably deep into that second act, probably about 60 to 70% of the book is done, and I'm like, all right, I can kind of figure out like what's gonna happen, things that might happen, and I'll just write some questions. If my outline were an ask, you want to give it, yeah, so yeah, I get it. Great analogy. The outline is who haven't we heard from in a bit. Yeah, that's the way me and Tom write. We write together. I look at my list of characters, the ones that don't have dead written next to them, and I'm like, and like this one, I'm like, we haven't. I want to write this character. Okay, that's the next character we're going to write. And hopefully Tom hasn't created a 405th DEA agent in this book that we have to figure out. Then we're good. Or somebody with the first name starting with the letter J. Then we're good. So I guess the bad thing about my story is now I will not have any coffee place stories coming up in the next several months because I refuse to go there. I also realized that I don't know what I'm realizing. Whatever the hell I was talking about. I don't know. All right, let me finish this page. I mean, we can keep talking. Anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? Anything going on? Each introduce a random meter maid who feels like it's their duty to step in and solve the thing and then shoot them. Yeah, but her name has to start with the letter J. Or is she really even part of the story? Meter maid Janine. Shot in the head. We could do like Stephen King. You can give her like 4 chapters of backstory, and literally all she did was she was checking the meters. Jupiter the meter maid. Honestly, Jupiter could be male or female name. You don't really know. I never read about saltpeter in books anymore. Write in some salacious saltpeter usage like it's heroin or something. God, remember back in the day, every book had saltpeter in it. Or as I like to call it, soft peter. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. To get to the next page. I am reading The Deading right now. I'm not sure if it's out yet. It might be out. Next page, Nick Zinn. Nice save, Mr. Frank. Next page. The Deading. So far, it is very good, except the author. I had to look at his bio, and I'm like, this guy loves birds. God, does this guy love birds. So in like 3 chapters in a row, when one of the characters who is a bird watcher, you get all of the birds in California. The zombies were getting dead-fisted or wherever that opened. I changed that line. I changed that line. I don't remember what the original line was. I gotta look it up. Hold on. Let me pull that one out. Get it? Pull it out. It was the original version. Highway to Hell. Extreme Zombie Novella. When it was printed by Lulu, I believe. It was printed in like 10-point accidentally. All right, I'm going to read this, but I want everybody to not listen. Randy watched, repulsed, as the 2 male zombies took turns dead-fisting the barely alive girl anally. What an awful, awful sentence. There it is. Yeah, I changed that. And I'm too lazy to get up and go and look what it was changed to. I mean, it's still a gruesome line, but there's nothing else in there. Yeah, I was a bad boy. I was a bad boy back in the day. 2010. I wrote this originally I probably wrote it in 2009. So this is 15 years ago. I was writing garbage like this. I do like this story though. Also in this story, I'm going to tell you now. This is again 2010. The bad guys are the Hellfire Club, which of course then go away. Of course, from Stranger Things now, they stole it from me. Wow, it even has an ad for death metal with the original awful, awful cover. Genremail.com. It was for sale on. I guess that was the publisher or something. Wow. I even have the old girlfriend here. I have her listed as my fiance. We were never getting married, and she was never my fiance. I'd be threatening a lawsuit. This is a great walk down memory lane. It is, right? I mean, nothing is as memorable as the cows had exploded. What a great opening line, right? What a great opening line. Good times. So that's it. And then my goal is to, this weekend is then to get some writing in. I got to finish this chapter for me and Tom. Send it back to him. Hopefully he can get some writing in. There's something going on. There's something afoot that has to do with me and Tom and our significant others that is life-changing. Significantly life-changing for both of our futures. But once we get more details on it, and pretty much the girls have to talk about it first. Me and Tom have nothing to do with anything going on any of this stuff. But it's been something that's been set into motion that will change the lives of all of us. You're becoming a throuple. Bunk beds. That'd be great. But big enough bunk beds that we're all four of us are comfortable in all of the different various bunks. I want to do one of those triple bunk beds. Yeah, quadruple. Yeah, fourple. We're gonna do a fourple. Exactly. Good times will be had by all. But basically me and Tom just gotta sit on the sidelines, and hopefully they'll talk on Sunday. The girls will talk about these plans, and then we will move forward in our lives. Frank, who else you have coming doing the book signing? It's you, those two guys that are dead to me, maybe that other guy that is also dead to me. You, I like you. Who else you got coming? Todd? chewing on my finger. What you got? Jack Russell? Oh no, he died. Everybody's very on Hair Nation. Everybody was nobody you know. I know everybody. Everybody on Hair Nation was talking about it. Let's just play 47 Great White songs now. I was never a Great White fan. Ken Kane confirms. Ken Kane. That guy? I know him. And I'm like, what? I'm like, look, Jack Russell was like 63 years old, and he looked like he was 163. The guy looked awful. It's sad that he died, but it's not a surprising thing. If you said, oh, Jack Russell, the lead singer of Great White, at 22 died. Oh my God, that's crazy. And then everybody's talking about how, Great White put out a really heartfelt message, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, after you sued the guy to get him out of the band and you didn't want him to do anything, sons of bitches. Scott Cole. Who the hell is Scott Cole? Oh, he's the new lead singer of Great White? Alright. Guy doesn't have a great voice. He pals around with Adam. Yeah. No thanks. This is not a segue. I'm not talking about anybody specific, but there are people who used to be really cool in the community, and then they got a couple of books out, and a book that is supposedly young adult and it's not, and then they got a big ego and a big head, and now they don't want to talk to any of us little people. And I say, screw you, buddy. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, or who names you just posted or anything. By the time when it's like a month from now, so by that point nobody will know who she is. There's no way she's still a thing. There is no way people are still talking about her or thinking about her. I read an article about, or a headline of an article. Basically, they were trying to give her her own reality show. She hasn't written anything, but I didn't see where that matters. Yeah, you know what? Just like one of the people that you have going, she hasn't written a book in the last 4 years either. She's still all over TikTok. Is she? Is she all over TikTok? Or are people talking about her? Or both? I know she had some video where she was buying cat food or some shit. She's going to save the animals now. And I know there's talk about a reality show with her, and I don't know. Like, has any dude come forward and said, yeah, she definitely spit on my junk? She's talks with Geezer Butler. Yeah. she's gonna write her own 4-page autobiography. She threw out the first pitch of the Mets. Did she really? Holy crap. I mean, here's the thing. Good for you. You're drunk. You say something stupid. Dudes want to bang you, and now you gotta. Who knows what she was even doing beforehand? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what her life would be if she had not done that? I'd be annoyed if I was the podcast dude that did this, that set all this up, and he's like getting nothing out of this. Did she spit on the ball, or she just threw it? That seems like it would have been more smart if you said, "Oh, she threw out the first pitch for the Brooklyn Cyclones." She kept like, "Oh yeah, her and her dad made like $64,000 like first weekend on it." Especially when they said they saw immediately people were doing T Public and all those. They were immediately selling merchandise, so she had to immediately trademark everything and blah blah blah. So she made a couple bucks. I'm looking forward to like 2 years from now when she does a porn. And that Hawk 12 thing is also a is a good keyword if you're looking for that kind of thing on Pornhub as well. She threw her patented 20-foot fastball. Nice. Nice. Imagine the amount of dudes that are like, oh my god, I banged that chick. Oh my god, I got a blowjob from that chick, you know? All good things. All good. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me on this positive Friday. Nothing but positivity today. I can't think of a single negative thing that was said or brought up today, which is great. I probably will not be on over the weekend, but I might. You know what I'm saying? I might be on over the weekend. Who knows? I will definitely be here on Monday, and we will do this again. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Right, Mazda? Listen, Michael, don't you walk away from this now like, holy crap, my morning was so negative, and now the rest of my day can be nothing but positive after all these great conversations and stuff we've had. Nothing but positiveness. All right, people. I will have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. A reminder, everybody, to resubscribe and to follow me on YouTube. Doesn't cost you guys anything. Bye, Nick. Love you.